Nobody makes bannock like me here because I do old way.
Flour, baking powder, and salt. A few simple ingredients mastered by a cook that's been making bannock for 53 years.
You have to perfect it. Everybody knows this recipe, but it's the way you handle the dough. My mom would say, don't make bread when you're angry.
It's dishes like this, passed down through generations, that Salmon N Bannock Bistro hopes will take off with travelers when it opens a second location at Vancouver International Airport. Along with having Salmon N Bannock on the fly in the airport, owner Inez Cook wants to continue providing meals to shelters on Vancouver's downtown east side after starting the service during the pandemic.
People that have, maybe lost their ways or have had like a really difficult set of cards, given to them for their life, and having some flavors, bringing them right back to good memories. Food is healing, food is medicine.
Those meals were made possible by a national initiative that helped Indigenous businesses stay open during lockdowns. And it inspired a new fundraiser, Feed Your Spirit, which will bring comfort food to both shelters and passengers.
International departures, most of the guests have 3 hours before their flight, and it's the perfect audience. They can sit down, they can have a nice glass of wine, a nice decent meal before their flight, and something delicious.
Cook says donating to the campaign is a tangible way to take action on reconciliation at a time when many Canadians are reflecting on how to approach current and historic wrongs.
She was taken from her birth family during the 60s scoop when Indigenous babies and children were removed from their families and placed in the child welfare system.
I thought it would be so amazing to take people on that journey through food. And I never realized that the journey that I'm taking them on is my personal journey. And I'm learning about my own culture, my own heritage.
Now, as Canada marks the National Day of Truth and Reconciliation, the restaurant is backed up with orders for bannock.
And we're grateful for that, but we're here, 11 other months. And for active reconciliation and reconciliation, it's important to understand that and not to tokenize us on 2 days of the year, September 30th and June 21st.
In Vancouver, Laderas, City News.